Bombing, episode 11.
Welcome back to Bombing, episode 11. This is a podcast. This is a comedy podcast.
This is an Oscar-nominated and winning podcast.
That's right. What did we win that for again?
I think it was, let me check here. It says, okayest podcast of 2022.
Right on. And that's real. This is a podcast where we talk about stand-up comedy and bombing on stage, but more importantly, bombing in real life. This is episode 11. Let's get into it. Right off the bat, speaking about bombing, remember all that shit I was talking about last week?
In Ukraine, yeah, I saw all the footage.
No,
yeah,
that's
all those
not-
guys, all those bodies in the street.
No, that's not. That's no, not.
Oh, you were talking about the other thing.
The other thing, yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, yeah.
On the last podcast, we were talking about how we had the greatest sets of our stand-up career so far.
Yeah.
And we were talking
And
all this
most
shit.
fun.
It was so much fun. We crushed it, man. We did great. Did so good. This week, I bombed hard. Dude. I bombed so hard.
Please-
two shows back to back too.
Please walk the audience through your night.
Well, not an excuse, but I was really sick, and that didn't
Oh,
help.
you were sick.
You were there. I was sick, and I was sick, and I just felt like a dog turd, dude. And I didn't want to go in the first place. I just didn't want to go to the mics that night, but powered through that. Whatever. Just felt that it was going to be a bad set, and I just knew it. The drive there, the whole day, first off, then the drive there, and then the walking up to the building. The sitting there waiting my turn, just knowing like this is going to be bad.
Here it comes.
Here it comes. There's no stopping this now. And they said, "Welcome to the stage, Ryan Jennings." And I said to myself, "Fuck, oh shit," and just went up and just ate it hard.
How'd it feel?
It felt like shit. I mean, it felt bad,
Yeah.
but it was fine. I mean, it was all right. I did my jokes, but I had no energy.
Yeah.
I put no energy whatsoever into it. It looked like I didn't want to be there.
So would you say that you phoned it in?
Yeah, I guess I phoned it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just looked. It looked like I didn't want to be there, and I didn't really. I guess I didn't feel good.
Mm-hmm.
But I did want to be there. I wanted to be doing good, but that wasn't the case. And the worst part about it was, we did two shows back to back,
Yes.
and bombed the first one, and felt it and knew it, and then what the bad feeling was that knowing that I have to do it again in 30 minutes,
It's like getting in a car crash and then
And then whoever picks you up from the car crash gets in a car crash. It's that bad.
it's like the tow truck. It's like the tow truck driver gets your car in the bed and he's like, "How about you drive?" And then
Yeah.
you're like, "Ugh,
Yeah, it was bad.
man." Well, how do you feel about bombing at this point in stand up?
I can take a little bomb.
Okay. Does it still dig at you a little bit?
Yeah, not like it used to. I mean, I guess it depends on how bad it is, but I can take a bomb. We've also only done 5-minute sets, so I've never started bombing 10 minutes in, and then it's like, fuck, I have 10 more minutes to go.
That's a good point.
That must be
I've
bad.
never done more than 5 minutes at a time.
So I can bomb for 5 minutes. I can do that.
yeah. What about 10 minutes?
I guess it depends when the bomb starts.
I guess.
If it starts from right off the bat, I'm bombing. That's gonna be a really long 10 minutes.
I guess we'll find out soon. Cause yeah, dude, if you're like, if you're halfway through 5 minutes and you're just eating shit, you're like, this is almost over.
Yeah.
I can I can leave and then I won't be in this spot right now.
Yep.
But-
I can just do this one more joke and
Yeah.
just run it a little long, and I'll be
Yeah.
fine.
And then just walk off like nothing happened.
What about you?
I
I haven't seen you really bomb.
I think I got really used to it really quickly, but I think it's a little different for me because I had a long history on stage just as a musician, just playing music. So I bombed a lot for years.
Yeah.
With my old bands and stuff, we would just have like super shitty sets. We'd have like good ones too, but it's like I was super used to that feeling of like walking off of a stage, and I don't know if there's any like in between, if there was like a Venn diagram between the two, but like I was already familiar going into stand up with that just punch in the gut of, oh god,
What it feels like to not be good, do good on a stage.
yeah.
Yeah, I had none of that.
So there was a little bit of that. So like like very early on, even like back in Nashville, but more so when we started doing it regularly out here. It was like it was kind of like getting together with an old friend. You're like, oh hey, I haven't seen you in a while, you know. Except it's just different. Instead of like holding an instrument, there's just a mic between me and the audience. And I just got to eat it.
It's just you.
There's nothing to hide behind.
It's just you and your thoughts.
Yeah. If anything, a stand-up bomb is more brutal than like a music bomb because first off, you're the only one on the stage.
Yeah, it's only your fault.
It's only your fault, and
you can't be like, dude, all my strings broke. Sorry guys, it wasn't me.
Yeah, you can't blame the equipment. You can't, you can't blame anything but you. Where it's like even having that like big instrument in between your body and the rest of the people that are going boo. There's like a little bit of a buffer.
What's the worst you ever bombed on playing music? And how bad was it? Like you guys fucked up the song and just said, "Oh, okay, next song."
Oh man, I'd have to ask. I don't know. I'd have to consult with Andy. A lot of those shows were a blur. It was a different time, folks. Hey, probably. I don't know. I remember one show we had back in Nashville, and it was like one of the first times we were doing back-to-back like shows. It was like a Friday Saturday thing, and we got we killed the first night. I just got annihilated that night. Like we stayed up partying with the rest of the bands, and so whatever.
Yeah.
So we showed up to the next night just brutally hungover, just not ready, and I just remember us just like phoning it in.
Man,
we cut like 3 or 4 songs. We're just like, we're not doing this, and it was a shitty feeling.
Well, that's how I felt last week.
Well, that stinks, man.
Yeah, bombed 2 shows back to back, and I mean, I did all right. I point that towards myself more than I should, I think, but. I did the 5 minutes. I did the stuff I wrote.
But what would feel worse? Just going on stage and just eating shit for 10 minutes in a night, or turning on the PlayStation and being like, fuck it, I'm not feeling it tonight. You know what I mean?
Not doing it is worse.
Yeah, always
worse. That feeling of like, I don't really feel like it tonight. You go ahead. I'm just gonna, I don't really feel too good
because you know what you're doing in the moment. Yeah. Like your body tells you, like
you're playing yourself.
You bitched out.
Yeah.
And then you're sitting there like trying to go to sleep, and you're like, I wish I just went and did 10 minutes. Fuck.
And then you just feel like a freaking loser. You're like, I moved all the way out here. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna go do what? Because I'm a little sick.
Yeah, dude.
You turn on yourself
because of the sniffles.
Yeah.
You bitch.
Yeah. So as bad as it felt being sick on stage and bombing, it would have felt worse not going up at all. Yeah. Dude, that reminds me of that feeling. There was one time at Third Coast Comedy. Shout out Third Coast Comedy.
Nashville, Tennessee.
That's right. I pussed out. I was sitting in the crowd and I went up to the host and I was like, hey, I have to go. Scribble my name out.
Oh, man.
I have to go.
Yeah.
And that was the same feeling. The drive home.
Yeah.
Just like you fucking
you pussy, dude. You bitched out.
You are such a loser.
Yeah.
Like
looking at yourself in the mirror, you're just like,
you take the mirror, you turn it away.
Yeah. I can't even look at you.
That's really bad. And that's where I learned that too. It's better to just go and bomb than not go up at all.
And dude, like that's we're not like that far into it, but like that's a huge thing to learn is that like if you really want to, get better at something like stand up, you can't just bitch out. No. Like just understand it's gonna suck.
Yeah.
It's like it's like a tsunami or like a head-on car crash. It's like this is gonna suck.
This is going to happen.
It's gonna happen. Just go on. Just grip the mic and fucking shake a little bit
and say letters.
Just say words and then go thank you everybody and then leave.
And then just drive home.
Yeah.
That's a different drive home, though. A drive home from a bomb, that's okay.
Yeah.
But a drive home from like just that you pushed out and you didn't go or you scribbled your name off the list.
Yeah.
That's like unforgivable. Because then, the next, you're like, oh, now my whole schedule's ruined. My mic schedule's ruined.
Mm-hmm. You bitched out. Yeah, dude, I got so comfortable with bombing so early on, like, and like you'll see, I'll like say a joke and like people be oh they'll groan and I'm just like all right, let's move on. Okay, keep chugging along.
All right, let's keep going.
And also part of that is realizing, I think, that like look, this is an open mic.
This is almost not even comedy.
This all of this barely matters. This is like me standing up here for 5 minutes is going one,
That's right.
and that's it. Okay, I'm gonna do I one, maybe 2 more sets tonight. I got others lined up for the week. Like this, like in the grand scheme of things, this doesn't matter. So if you're like, oh, then fine, I don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care. Thanks for if anything, thanks for the feedback. Maybe I won't do that joke next time.
That's right.
Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the problem.
Maybe,
man. Probably.
but that's an important lesson.
Yeah, man.
It's an important lesson.
Man, this Fitbit thing is it's been pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's kind of like keeping track of it keeps track of like steps and calories and stuff.
you've had it for like a couple weeks now.
Yeah, it's been cool, and it'll buzz and be like dun, 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 like hooray, you took fucking whatever steps, or like you walked however many miles today. But like that's I don't find that like encouraging at all. I think a better tactic, if Fitbit was smart, and like you ate a bag of potato chips, it would go bzzz, and then it would just be a big
shock you.
it would just be a big frowny face, and then it would scroll away and she'd be like, "Wow, chips
Again?
you fat fuck," and then you just put the bag down. You'd be like, "Man,
This thing is rude,
Yeah.
but effective.
Yeah.
It hears you open the fridge and clink some ice in a glass to make a pop.
Yeah.
And it goes, wow.
wow, seriously,
On
again
on a Tuesday.
Hey, you work tomorrow."
How did you know that, though, Fitbit?
Because I'm attached to you. I know. I own you. I own your body.
Oh, my God. You're a fucking loser.
Yeah.
Can't have one drink? What? You on a Tuesday night?
Yeah. It sees whoever's wearing it. It sees them like reaching for a joint of marijuana,
Yeah.
and then it shocks you.
Bam,
Bam, an alarm goes off.
Big loser. And then it just shuts off.
Yeah.
And then you have to buy a new one.
Yeah, man.
That's what happens if you smoke pot wearing a Fitbit. It goes, wee woo, wee woo.
Man, you know, it's one of my favorite things. If we haven't made this clear so far,
What?
one of my favorite things is telling people that are really into pot that like I'm like super like Republican against pot because I'm not, because I'm totally not. It should be legal everywhere. If you want to smoke it, fine. But it's the reaction. It's like a little game that I get to play because you find
They love it so much.
they love it so much.
Pot is their whole existence and personality.
Yeah, and so they'll be like, hey, like, have you ever smoked pot? I'm just like, yeah, a couple times, man. It's not really for me. And they go,
when I was a child.
yeah, hey, and they go, hey, man, you just haven't found the right strain, man. Maybe try like a bubblegum Fallujah, you know? Hey, dude, I know this dude, Bryce,
I bet
down at the weed store.
I bet that's his name too.
There's this stuff called Yemen Civil War. It's really good. And then I just go, I don't really think pot should be legal. And then steam shoots out their ears. And yeah. Or better, you're just like, yeah, I don't really think pot could help you as like a medicine. I think that's just what hippies say. And they go, dude, and they blow a fucking gasket.
It just depends on how much you smoke.
Yeah. Or I go, I think it's probably more addictive than even cigarettes, And then they go, and so it's like, it's not even about the pot. It's like, it's just the back and forth that I get to have. And I'm just like,
It's because they care.
Thank you for giving me that.
They care so much.
They care so much and I don't.
Pot is legal now, right? As of last week.
I think like in California, duh, but like I think everywhere, yeah.
Is that true? Because of that, you got that email.
I don't know. It's not fact checked by experts, but
That's true.
hey, but yeah, I think I don't know, dude. Honestly, I have no. But I heard some blurb that like the House passed some bill. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Great. Now it's legal to be a big loser and smoke pot all day. Wake and bake, bro. Check this out. I just opened up my eyes for the first time this morning. Ready?
Yeah.
Ready? Whoa, dude. Ooh, I got some Scoobies, dude. Whoa.
Oh man,
I'm so high.
Some scoobs.
Time to get out of bed now and start my day. Time to go to work. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have work. What should I do with my day? What should I do with my...
What about?
What about this?
Well, hold on. What about fill out this job application? There's a pin right there.
I don't know how to write. Whoa, dude. Oh, man, I got to call my dealer.
Oh, dude.
Hopefully he has more of my weed that I smoke all the time.
Dude, I don't. I like hand to God, I don't even think pot is bad, but it's like, but it's this thing. It's this thing that's the fun of it because, dude, if you're just like this in front of some like chronic like wake and bake pothead, they seethe, they hate you, dude.
They're like, it's not even like that, dude.
Yeah, dude, you're just seriously, you're so close-minded, and it's like, dude, like I'm marionetting you. I'm pulling the puppet strings to make myself laugh. Do you get it? You're the puppet here in this whole situation. You have no control.
I love making fun of potheads.
Oh, it's so fun because they're like the most. Because have you ever have you ever made fun of a dude like, oh, seriously, you're just gonna smoke a cigarette? No one that smokes cigarettes gives a fuck. No. But
That's why they're smoking a cigarette.
The second that you like push back against at least the potheads that I've met throughout my life, they're always like, no, dude, no, you got it all wrong.
You got it all wrong. I just smoke it every day since I was 14, dude.
Yeah, dude. All right, are we just huge dicks?
Yeah, I think we are.
Whatever, dude.
At least we don't smoke pot.
Hey, come on, we'll cut this in post. You got anything? I had an old guy. I had an old guy walk into my store, my work the other day, and he was like, he wasn't like old, but he was old. He was like late 70s, like early 80s. You could tell he'd lived a long life, and he had a backpack on, which, like, that's fine. You're allowed to wear a backpack, but like, why do old people look weird in backpacks?
Yeah, because it's like where is he going?
Yeah.
Just what are you going to school?
Yeah.
He's not going to school.
But yeah, like I get like the whole thoughts like this dude, like this guy had all this time. You know, he's 80 years old. He had all this time to figure it out, and he's still like. He's like, I need my backpack. It's like, still, dude, still. I thought that you reached a point of eventually, right?
You never see old people with backpacks.
But I thought you reached a point where it's like, no, I've got it. Just my pockets, thanks.
I just need these 4 things here.
Yeah.
I don't need a backpack full of things.
So I think my point is like to see an old guy with a backpack I think it's frightening.
That is frightening because it's like he didn't figure it out.
No, he didn't figure it out, and so that means that like because in the back of all of our heads, anybody that ever watches this, anyone like in their 20s is like, at some amorphous point in the future, I'll have it figured out, and then you see an old guy with a backpack, and then you're like, oh no, what if I'm wrong? What if I'm gonna be a loser?
Well then.
You know?
Well then, at what age can you no longer be allowed to wear a backpack? Like what's the cutoff?
I think it's like in your late 30s.
Late 30s?
Late 30s, yeah. Because like all your 20s, you're just trying to you have so much to figure out. You need like 2 or 3 backpacks of stuff. You're like. You're staring down the barrel of life, and it's just overwhelming. So you're like,
I need backpacks.
Yeah, and so society's like, okay, you guys backpacks, that's fine. 30s, it's a little bit of the same, but you got some more, I think, experience under your belt, right?
Yeah,
I hope. But then like your 40s. You should have it figured out by 40, right? That's back to back decades of just trial and error.
I guess unless you're like you have like gym clothes and you're just going to the gym and then back
I'm not talking about like hiking a mountain. I'm just talking about like walking around in public with a backpack. I think it's like 41, 42 if like you're a tech bro or whatever, you know, you're still trying to look young.
Yeah, that ain't it.
But dude, past like your early 40s, it's concerning.
Yeah, if you have kids, it's okay though, because you got a toy in there and a blanket and a bottle with the thing in there.
Nah, just no. Kids can have backpack. Make them carry it.
Oh, that's true.
The only acceptable old man backpack is like the heavy one that their grandkid can't carry from the bus stop. But like a full-fledged, like, hold on, let me check my zippers for all my things.
But even that's a kid's backpack. That's not the old guy's backpack.
No, but the old guy's
that's
backpack
fair.
is like, hey, that's gonna be. Oh, well, hold on, let me.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Old people should have just a wallet and a pocket knife
Yeah, and like
and their phone.
a set of keys and then like maybe a cane.
Yeah, that's it.
Because like, what do you need if you're all old? You
I
know?
don't know. I only need a pocket's amount of things.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't need anything else.
Unless I'm like but if I'm just like going out and about around town, a pocket's worth of stuff,
Yeah.
you know, which is already a good sign, right? That means that means that we're on track to not be old man backpack people, right?
Yeah, totally. I only need 3 of the pockets. I put my phone in my front right,
Well, don't tell him now. You're gonna get mugged.
my keys, and my little Swiss Army knife in my left, and my wallet in my back right.
Where do you keep your sack of gold coins that just goes shink shink shink? Which pocket's that?
That's the back left.
Ah, back left. You heard that, everybody? Back left.
Rob me.
Yep.
From behind on the left, if you want those.
Yeah, man.
Old people shouldn't wear backpacks.
No. Or be allowed to vote. But that's something else,
That's
man.
all, I think that's a different thing.
Yeah.
It's gonna end horribly, and then I'm just.
Okay, but you can stand in front of 30 strangers and eat shit, and that's not weird.
I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what the deal is. I just assume everyone thinks I'm weird and doesn't like me. That's the core of everything.
Yeah.
It's not just with like asking a girl out. That's just happens to be this story.
Yeah.
I meet somebody, anybody. Well, they don't like me. It's like a you don't have that?
No.
I've got that horribly. I instantly assume, well, they don't like me, and now I got to win them over. And if I can't like win them over, then it's just okay. You're not. Oh, I just can't talk to you because I don't want you. I can't let you in, or else then you'll know. And then if that's all, and then all that happens.
Okay, so what happens when you don't win over a crowd? What happens then?
It's just like a stage on a crowd on stage.
Yeah.
Then I just bomb. So like I'm bombing with people like that I talk to and meet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Well then, never mind then. I don't know. You'd be a terrible therapist.
Yeah, dude.
You'd be the worst therapist ever, dude. Hey, so tell me what's going on. I don't know. I just feel weird. That's dumb.
That's dumb. Look, why don't you just do it like I do it, huh?
I don't know. I don't think you really understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah,
I don't.
I don't, because that's stupid. Hey, dum-dum, that'll be $400.
You'd be the worst.
Oh, that'd be an awesome bit, dude. Me as a therapist.
It would be. Nah, that's lame.
No, that's lame. Super lame. Not how I'd have done it.
Okay, but this isn't you. This is about me. I thought I'm paying you to listen to my feelings, and
Huh?
I just thought I was paying you to listen to my feelings.
What? No. No, you're paying me to tell you what to do. Let me tell you what to do, champ.
Oh my god. Here's what you do.
Here's what you do. Let me tell you what you're going to do.
I'm sure a bunch of people can relate to that.
I get-
I walk into a room of people, right?
yeah.
I walk into a room. I instantly go, nobody here likes me. Nobody. I gotta make them like me somehow, and blah 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 blah. That's a big reason I got into comedy. It's that exact situation my entire life. But now it's just like, now I'm doing it on purpose. Now I'm walking into a room full of people who don't know me, assuming they don't like me. Okay, now I gotta get up there and make them like me
All right.
with the comedy and stuff.
That tracks. I think that's a lot of comics.
I think so too. And so that's sort of, I don't know, I guess that's the through line of this story, I guess.
I walk into a room and instantly like take everybody down a peg in my head. So like if some dude's a little overweight, in my head I'll just be like, what would your mom marry Shrek? Come on. I'll just
And you put yourself on top. Is that it?
No. It's not that. It's I walk in and I bring them down. I bring them all down so that we're all yes
Oh, wow.
exactly yeah. So if someone like starts giving me shit or doesn't like me, doesn't matter. Nice pants, asshole. And it's just off to the races.
Yeah. I wish I could do that. Hey, nice pants, asshole. Fuck them. I'm good. I'm the best. I can't do that.
I think that's just different approaches to the same thing. Though.
It is.
I think it is.
I mean, we're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
You're going up on stage and you're going, I don't care what you guys think. Fuck you. Band-Aids and,
And skulls,
and skulls. And no matter, and then you get off stage. Fuck them. I was awesome. I just do the exact opposite.
Man.
And the moral of the story is we're both wrong.
I don't know, man. You ever have a dude, or just someone like yell at you or like you're in a confrontation. It's really hard to take them seriously when you're like, hey, nice mustard stain, you fat ass, or something.
Yeah.
There's always something.
Yeah.
Weight's the easiest one to go to,
Yeah. I have moments of that.
Hey, nice gold chain. Would your mother give that to you? Oh,
You stink. You just leave the situation.
I've been in New York once. That's I don't know where that's coming from. But yeah, man.
Yeah, I need therapy.
I know a great guy.
Not you.
Oh man, drink break.
Drink break. All right, Hayden's making a drink. Might as well bust out a freestyle rap. Let's go.
All right, Hayden's back. We're ready. You want to get back to the podcast?
I mean, yeah, I guess since you're here now.
Right. Let's get back to it.
Shit.
But I'm kind of fascinated with like what we were talking about though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
About my trauma.
I guess, man. But I never really thought about it that like I guess that way before.
It's true.
That like I guess anytime I like walk into like a room or like am approached by somebody, the first place that my brain goes to, it's like, all right, what can I destroy this guy with? Like,
Yeah?
Is he dressed weird?
Okay.
Is he does he have a Mustang with black rims? What's on his key fob? And like even if it's like the best intentions,
Yeah.
it's just straight to like I guess it's like insurance. So if like like they ever turn around back on me, I'm like, well, hey, nice, whatever.
So you're trying to put them down to your level, or you're trying to put them down and put you up. You're like, hey, I'm better than you. And
No. It's much more sinister than that. I go into the interaction at the ground level, and I need to drag them down to where I am.
Oh,
See, that's the thing, because then now we're on even playing field. If I can make fun of your belt,
Yeah.
then it's like, ha, gotcha.
and then you're equals
I mean, maybe not. I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, maybe
in your head. You're at least.
their criticism of me is probably valid, but then I go like, hey, nice hair, whatever, and
Yeah.
call them a name, and then it's
In your head.
yeah, and then in my head I go, all right,
Got him.
got him, problem solved.
Won that confrontation.
Won that interaction, yeah.
Right on. Yeah. I'm the exact opposite. I go in. I'm at ground level too. I'm way down here also.
Yeah.
That's just how I think and feel about myself, unfortunately. And I see anybody else. I mean, unless they're homeless or just
Some homeless people have nice phones these
Yeah.
days.
And then I go, oh, dude, these people hate me. And then I gotta win them over. And then eventually, I'll win them over somehow. And then just by faking it.
Mm-hmm.
But if I fake it for too long, then it's like, okay, and then you're just out of my life because I can't fake it for any longer.
That's like that's like a tricky spot though, because like I'll kind of go that same way too, where it's like, okay, like I'm gonna try to like win you over first, but the second there's any pushback, I'm like, fuck you, dude, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's kind of like what we joke about all the time, with the cars. We're like, good job.
Yeah.
It's like that, but in real life.
It's bad.
It's not great.
I often think like what would it be like just to be just like a normal person and just like walk into a room and just be like, hey, well, I'm in this room now.
I don't know, man.
I walk into a room and I'm just okay. Where is everybody? Okay, he's over there. Who's that? What the fuck? Why are they looking at me? What's over here now? And then I'm over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always on. I'm always just like fucking on. And it's so hard to shut it off.
That's what the booze is for.
That's what the booze
hey,
is for.
ting.
Yeah, and that's what that's what booze is for. That's what working out is for. I can shut it off while I work out.
Yeah, you can
I
go.
can-
You
I
can
can-
go.
I
You
can
can be.
quite-
You can go a healthy direction if you want. You know.
Yeah, I mean we do both. We go to the gym and drink.
I know. I was at the gym this morning.
Yeah, same. Or this afternoon, and I'm always on, and it's so hard for me to shut it off.
Yeah.
And working out helps with that. Running helps with that. Drinking helps with that.
Hey.
But yeah, I don't know. My body is like I'm always like I'm like redlining a car. That's my body.
Yeah.
That's me all the time.
It's like you're going down a hill in neutral and you're still just pedal to the floor.
All the time, and I just need to. That's why I have all these things. Like I stretch. I work out. I drink, and just to calm the engine down. And even that is not enough. I don't take any pills. I don't take antidepressants. Fuck that. But yeah, I don't know. That's me.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about like antidepressants because I'm not like I don't really believe in like pills.
Me neither. I don't trust pills.
I don't trust pills either because like I got put on a bunch of pills as a kid for like Tourette's and ADHD and all this
Same.
all this
Adderall.
all this nonsense, and it was like
I hated it.
yeah, it wasn't fun, and it was like and look, I'm sure there's people that need it, fine, not me. I've always thought that like, okay, look, if you can't just get a hold of it, then you need to change your lifestyle in some way. Like if you're all anxious and paranoid, maybe cut back on the booze, maybe go to the gym a little bit more.
And that's the thing. That's another thing. It's like oh man, I get anxious, so I take this pill, and then it makes me not anxious.
It's like, well, why are you anxious?
Yeah,
though?
it's like
maybe address that first.
Yeah, then you need to figure that out.
Yeah.
So I'm not like pill bad, I get too depressed too often. I need to take antidepressants. I know it's like, oh, if I get depressed, I just need to go to the gym and I'll be fine.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of that. Like I don't think I have like actual. I've like met people that are like, I guess, diagnosed with like depression. I'm not trying to downplay it. Like pills may be good for some people, but like like for me the if I was like I am in a bad mood, if someone was like, hey, take these pills and it'll go away, I'd be like, nah, I'm gonna go to the gym for an hour.
Yeah,
I don't trust. I don't even trust doctors for the most point.
I know myself well enough to be like, if I'm in a weird mood, I can go, all right, what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just
you slept in too late.
Yeah. Or you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. But it's like literally these doctors looked at like a 12-year-old kid and were like, hey, and threw a bunch of pills at him and like, hey, this will fix him. Yeah. Clang.
I was in 6th grade and I was fussy in class, not paying attention.
Yeah.
I kept looking out the window, wanting to go play outside.
Yeah.
And the doctor said, Adderall.
Absolutely
life.
None of that. No thinking for yourself,
Yep.
please. Put your children on all these pills.
I hated Adderall.
Yeah, dude.
I wouldn't fucking take it. I'd fake take it.
Mm-hmm.
I would, I'd say I'd lie to mom and dad. I took it. And I hated it. And because it made me it turned me into a robot. I don't know about you.
Let's get, did you like not to go like Alex Jones here, but like isn't that exactly what they want in a kid that's planted in public school?
Yeah. Here's me in 7th grade.
Hey, sit down and scribble this shit so we shit you out so you either get arrested and sent into prison or you scribble away as some wage cuck for the rest of your life. It's like that's what they want.
Hey, sit down and focus. That's what the pill made me do.
Yeah.
But I didn't have fun. I didn't enjoy myself. I didn't have a sense of humor. I didn't have like that sense of like wonder.
You're not at school to have fun.
Yeah.
Then what are we doing, man?
I didn't feel creative.
What's the point?
Yeah.
What am I even doing here?
I hated Adderall.
I don't trust pills. I do like 90%, 85% of me doesn't even trust doctors. Like, I just stop digging around Stop giving me shit.
I think you
You should be able to write prescriptions for like 30 laps around a track.
should.
You know?
All right, here's what you're gonna do. You're
Yeah.
gonna do 100 push-ups. You know, 80 sit-ups.
Hey, I'm
and
feeling
then 3 laps.
I'm feeling really stressed out, dog, and you know I don't really like running. Okay, honestly, here's a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah.
Honestly, just go smoke those. It'll calm you down.
It will.
It's fine. Like
Here's a
so
little.
there's so many just like everyone just is so quick to hey pills.
Yeah.
Fuck pills, dude. Go outside. Go for a stroll.
It'll make you feel better.
Go look at a lake.
Go.
You know what I mean?
Go fucking draw something. Make a little arts and crafts thing.
Yeah, do something, dude. Instead of like,
Yeah.
here's your pills. Hey, ooh, aren't these containers sweet? It has all your 900 pills for the day. That's sick. You know what's more sick than that? A fucking PR bench.
That's right.
That's the best.
Dude, I really do I just cold turkey life.
Yeah.
I'm not on pills. I don't, you know, I just to cope with whatever's going on with me, is exercise, trying to, you know, creative outlets, and a couple of booze every once in a while.
Hey. Well, do you think what do you think's worse, pills or booze? I'd rather give my money to alcohol companies than big pharma, right?
Hey,
Hey,
that's true.
if one of them's gonna fuck me up,
That's
you
true.
know.
I think pills are worse. It depends on the person, I guess.
You know what else is weird about pills?
What?
Is that they're like new.
Yeah.
It's to say I'm gonna tie this in with like alcohol, so just hear me out. Pills are like oh, I'm sad. Nah, now I'm not. That's relatively new, but it used to be forever when like people figured out booze. It was like, oh, I'm sad. Hey, look at this. Yeah.
Hey, I'm all right now.
Weirdly, and there's no logic behind this. This is just this is what I actually think. This has been around like longer, so I kind of trust this a little bit more than like a Xanax or something
That's true.
like
That's
that.
true.
You know what I mean?
It's predictable.
It is. It is.
You know exactly what you're getting
Exactly.
every single time. You don't you know. It's just like booze.
Yeah.
Not like here's a Xan, dude. Take this.
Also, who were the worst people
Pill heads.
that you knew in high school?
Pill guys.
Pill guys.
Oh, I need my pills.
Dude, hey, do you got the perks, man? I'll trade you like this much weed for like this many perks.
The worst,
Losers.
The worst is the weed people, but pill people stink. But potheads are the worst.
Some people, I guess,
Yeah.
do need pills, but it's like fucking go for a run.
I don't know what is the pill?
Lift some weight. I'm not kidding. Like just go get some exercise. If you're anxious, lay off the booze. It's not great for anxious people.
Yeah.
And just like figure out your body and know what you can tolerate.
As fucked up as I am and I feel, exercise and like creative outlets, I can do that, and that's enough.
Yeah,
that's
it's
all
fine.
I need. That's all I need.
Make a painting. Don't go to an open mic. Don't do that.
Yeah, stay out.
Stay out. But
I don't want the competition, all right? Because I'm really bad. I'm very bad.
yeah, unless you're funny, then go. You know.
Yeah.
If you need pills to be happy, you'll probably be great at an open mic. Honestly.
You might be. It might be.
No, it's just I just don't get it. I don't get like, and this conversation has been had like a million times, but I don't get like the, hey, I'm not feeling so great. Pill. Here's your pill.
Take this every day.
Take your pill forever. And then it's like, okay, so am I me or am I just like the thing that you're giving me?
No, you're pill you.
Oh.
You're you on pills. Aren't you great on the pills?
I don't know. I'm having second thoughts.
Hey, what about like all this? What about the me off the pills that I haven't dealt with yet? Take more pills.
Yeah, take more pills.
Up the pills.
Make the pills more.
Ooh, now I feel great, but I still haven't really dealt with the non-pill
The only
me.
reason you're feeling that is because you don't have much more of the pills. Double pills.
Dang, I'm really taking a lot of pills here.
Yeah, but how do you feel?
I feel pretty good.
Oh, that's sick.
pretty
That's
good.
sick. So just
Still
hey,
haven't dealt with all this, though.
You keep feeling good. Just keep paying us, man.
Anything you say, Big Pharma.
What?
Anything you say.
Anything, man.
Forever.
Ugh. Hey, come on, man. This is a family podcast, isn't it?
I'll stop. We'll stop there.
Big Pharma's bad, remember?
Hayden and I went to the Ronald Reagan Presidential Museum and Library last weekend.
Yeah, in South LA, where
And had the
where-
greatest
where
time
they
ever.
distributed all that crack cocaine.
Okay, that wasn't an
Oh no, yeah, that was up in Simi Valley. Yeah, the museum was in Simi Valley.
that was a different. That wasn't even part of the museum.
All the crack cocaine for weapons transfers. That was in South Los. That was all right here, but you can't even see it on the map. We went way up there, but anyway, you were saying?
You had a good time at the museum.
Yeah, it was not like the people of South Los Angeles in the late 1980s, but like up there, I had a great time. Yeah, it was great.
As did I.
Yeah. Anyway.
I don't know how do I segue that? How do you start a conversation off on a foot like that?
Come on, it's all jokes, right? No, the Reagan Museum was cool.
No, it was so much fun. We got to see Air Force One, the original Air Force One. That's where I got this T-shirt. Check that out.
Yeah, very cool.
Reagan Library.
The cool thing about the museum is that at the very end, before you hit the gift shop, they actually give you Alzheimer's. So you forget the first half of the museum, and that's how they keep you coming back.
That's
it's like
not
it's
real.
an endless source of revenue.
That isn't a real thing.
So I mean, I'll probably go back.
I'll
probably go back.
That's not a real thing. They don't give you Alzheimer's at the museum, all right?
That's the Alzheimer's talking.
Oh,
Look,
my
it
God.
works perfectly.
Oh my god, dude. I had so much fun at the museum.
Yeah, it was cool. It was,
And I know you
legitimately
did
cool.
too.
Yeah, no, it was.
It's a classic museum. It gives you the run through of his life and whatnot. But at the end, the big ending of the museum is Air Force One perched up on stands, and they have Marine One there, and you get to walk through Air Force One, and it's all original. It's all there and whatnot, and it's perched up on top of this mountain. It's beautiful.
It's an awesome view too. It's got an all glass facade in front of the plane, so you get to look out, across the Ventura County mountains.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
And that's where they're buried. Him and Nancy Reagan. That's where they're buried. Hayden and I got a beer at the gift shop, and we went over to Ronald Reagan and Nancy Reagan's grave, and a tombstone, and we were standing there, and we cheersed to Ronald Reagan. And then we got kicked out because we were not supposed to do that, I guess.
Then why have the beer at the place?
See, that's what I'm saying.
I don't get it.
We were very respectful. We were being respectful.
Yeah, we were.
And it was just so much fun. I had such a good time, and I learned a lot about that dude. And yeah, I really respect that dude.
They did have this one weird room with like a bunch of dresses and stuff, and a bunch of signs about like not doing drugs, dedicated to some lady who, like, I couldn't put my finger on it, but I know for a fact she was not the president. But for some reason,
Hayden,
at the president's museum, she got her whole room to herself.
Hayden, that was Nancy Reagan.
Nancy?
That was Nancy Reagan.
Who wasn't the president, right?
She was the first lady.
So who cares?
Look, so she wasn't the president, but she was. I mean, she was
What, in charge of all the nation's dresses? I don't care.
She was his wife.
Put the tampon museum somewhere else. This is for Ronnie, dude. This whole museum's for Ronnie, right?
Oh my god.
They had a whole wing dedicated to this lady that nobody elected. Hey kids, don't do drugs except here. Remember Nance?
Where we put them all
Yeah.
a bunch of times.
They should tear down that whole wing and dedicate it to Nicaragua.
Jesus, man.
Anyway, but beside all those hot takes, it was a fun time.
It was a very good time, despite the jokes.
All right, new subject.
Definitely-
Bleep. We're cutting all that
That's
out.
definitely not going in the podcast.
So you know how like R.J. Reynolds and all these big tobacco companies back in the early part of the 20th century, they made it like chic for women to smoke.
Yeah.
Because it was like faux pas, like, believe it or not, for women to smoke cigarettes. It was like only a man thing.
Yeah. And vote.
Yeah, there's that, and
drive.
a couple of those things, and but like cigarette advertising companies, like Mad Men style companies, they did all these publicity stunts, like at the Macy's Day Parade, and through a bunch of radio and TV advertisements that made it socially acceptable for women to smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
And now it's fine. Anyone can smoke a cigarette. That's fine. I had the thought the other day, dude, no way Copenhagen runs a series of ads that makes chewing tobacco like fine for women. Hear me out. There's no way. There's no turning around that ship. There's no top ad guy at Skull that's like, there's a completely untapped audience. No chick outside of the South likes chewing tobacco. None of them. And that's never gonna change.
You're never gonna see a Red Man commercial of a woman with a fat chaw and going, look, even us women can chaw.
Yeah. That boat is never turning ever.
Dripping brown.
Yeah.
Spit with a spitter.
Yeah.
No, you're not gonna see women dipping.
Yeah,
that's a strictly a man's thing is dipping, dude. You don't see women with a
fucking fat wad
lip in, dude. A fucking gagger in, dude. No.
I've seen a couple back in Tennessee, but like, my point is like, no way Skull can pull off that marketing campaign where like women across the country are like, you know what? I think I'll pick up dipping.
I think, hey, it's our time.
It's our time to chew tobacco.
It's our turn to do it.
No, dude, no way that happens. Dude, everybody at every chewing tobacco company is sitting back like the same, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
What we've been doing forever, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Good.
We're all on board.
Yeah.
No, women.
Is it something else, or is that their exact business plan until tobacco's outlawed? You know what I mean?
That's so strange that it would almost be sexy
Yeah.
to see a woman.
No, it would not.
I'm just like talking to a girl and she's just like, yeah. So she puts a dip in.
No. That's gross.
Women can't dip, dude.
No, dude. I mean, look, they can, but like, I'm gonna think it's gross.
Yeah.
But isn't that weird? Cigarettes used to be that.
Yeah.
Like guys in the 20s would be like, oh, if my chick smoked, if I saw my chick with a Chesterfield, I would never date her. I'd never make a mind, But now it's like, I've made out with chicks who smoke. So, it tastes all right. It's fine.
It's all right. It's fine. We all smoke.
Yeah, everyone smoked a cigarette. It's fine. But dude,
a dip.
If you ever met a chick with a dip in, you'd be like,
hey,
sorry, Egrid. She'd have a really old Southern name. You know what I mean?
Part of me thinks she'd be fucking badass though, because she'd be a fucking. She'd probably be like a military woman.
She'd be on the bad side of 400 pounds too, dude. Every chick I've seen with a lip in is huge.
Yeah.
Huge. Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
I bet. Women who dip are pretty fucking badass, dude.
You think?
That's pretty badass. That's because that takes a lot.
That takes a lot of courage to be like. Also, it's different in different places, man.
Yeah.
Like.
There's not a single woman in Los Angeles that fucking dips, dude.
Not a single one, but you go like south. You go to Dixie, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like 25%, maybe.
They're all dipping and smoking.
There's
dude.
a couple.
Oh my god, a woman with a dip in.
Look, my whole point is that like that's never changing. Cigarettes had like the cigarettes had the ability and like maybe the hope to change. Dip's never changing.
No, nope. Dips is a man's thing.
Do you know that Hugo Boss made the Nazi uniforms?
They did.
Yeah.
Hugo Boss?
Yeah, like the underwear people. Yeah, back in the 40s, they designed the Nazi uniforms. And they're still around.
It's the same company?
It's the same... It's like Volkswagen, dude, and they're still around. Dude, the CEO of Hugo Boss must never sleep. He's just checking Twitter constantly.
It's not the same guy, though. I mean, it's
a new dude, but like that almost doesn't matter.
That's true.
Germany's the same country. People still yell Hitler.
So if I go to Auschwitz, right, and I go to the museum, and they've got a thing on display, it'll say Hugo Boss on the tag.
Yeah, yeah, and then you can go like buy jeans like 10 miles down the road.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah,
Did
and-
they get like a fine or something?
No, I mean I don't know, but they're still a company. Isn't that weird?
Should we cancel them or?
I'm just see that.
Or were they just making clothes? I mean,
I don't know. But see, do people getting canceled left and right today? And then no one, like, that's what I'm saying. The Hugo Boss employee must just be sitting in his bed 24/7, just like, oh my God, it hasn't happened yet.
please don't be
Please,
mad.
please do not be mad. Please no one learn history and figure out we did this.
We just make clothes. Okay, we
Yeah.
didn't believe in the stuff that they were doing. All right, that's the podcast. Thanks for watching. That's episode 11. If you, to the whoever amount of people are watching, please write to us. We'd like some feedback. Nobody fucking talks to us.
Yeah.
We'd like some feedback.
Or write in some questions that you would like us to answer.
Please ask us some questions. By next week's podcast, we will have an email down, and where you'll be able to email us questions.
Yeah, right now just comment them.
Yeah, comment them.
No one's checking.
That's right. And
You can type anything. YouTube won't check.
let us know what you guys think. You know, we're at 11. We're really doing this. You know, we're pretty far down the road here on this podcast, and we don't plan on stopping anytime soon. So, thank you for watching. Tune in next week. We do one a week.
And also, thank you to this week's sponsor, Ronald Reagan.
That's right.
This podcast is brought to you by the CIA funneling crack into South Central Los.
That's only alleged.
Oh, okay.
So thanks, like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram, and we will see you guys next week.